Hi, let's talk about how poverty and wealth can be transferred, knowingly and unknowingly, and how you can make your choice. Yes, just listen. This is how it started. When you were younger, maybe you want to write an examination and someone passed, or you're trying to get an admission into an institution and someone got it and yours was declined. You always target with, yes, this other person is well connected. This person parent is well connected. That is all and how it all started. When you are dragging something with someone and the opponent got it, you always say those things to console yourself. But you ended up convincing yourself that this is the truth, this is the reality. At some point, you have to just face the reality, like, what if this person work better than I do? What if this person is smarter than I am? All you have to do is to buckle up. But instead, you console yourself by saying this person parents are well connected, this person is well connected than you are. Well, in some cases it's like that, but not often. And you grew up convincing yourself that this is how the circle, how it operates. This is how the life is. When your mates are getting what they want in life, maybe they're buying the cars of their choice, the house of their dreams. A lot of times you just sit down one place and be like, it's not clean, money ritual, drug, especially if it's have to do with someone who has been traveling from one country to another. You console yourself by saying, oh, this person is into drug, this person must be a drug lord, this person must be a drug pusher. You keep doing that to yourself. You think you're affecting someone else, but no, you're doing it to yourself. At the end of the day, you will ended up transferring it to your kids, your children. You will make your children also believe that there is no way people can make it in life without doing dubious stuff, without doing so, like, shady businesses of or things that are bloody. At some point you just have to look at that neighbor of yours, that friend of yours who is excelling in life, and just feel like, oh yeah, this is hard working, this is a result of hard work, so that your children or whosoever is around you that you're trying to convince, they will also believe in themselves that yes, hard work pays. Yes, they will be able to know that with hard work, they can also achieve what they want in life. But what happens when you already convince yourself that only money ritual, only drug and shady business can make people wealthy? What happened? That is how you accept or you invite frustration into your life. Because when you can easily do one plus one, one or two businesses to make it, to get out of poverty, you won't. You will say that somewhere and be like, it is only shady. It is only those, bloody stuff that can make you wealthy in life. And that is when sometimes a lot of you will also go for those shady business. A lot of you will go for money ritual. A lot of you will go for drug pushing and all that. At the end of the day, you destroy your life, because not everyone actually go into those things that succeed. A lot of them even waste their time, they waste their resources, their energy, the energy they're supposed to use to invest into their life, into their mind, to build their mind to be strong and think about how they can make money legitly. You know, and the most painful and annoying part of it is that you ended up transferring it to your children. You see your children hedge mates driving luxurious cars, or maybe your children ask you like, dad, mom, why is it that you are not rich like your friend? Instead of you to just be like, yes, maybe my handwork is not enough, or maybe, well, you are not smart enough, or maybe your effort is not enough, just say something like that. But you ended up saying like, oh, that your friend, do you know that person did ritual? Do you know that person pushed drug? Do you know? Just things that you cannot prove. And at the end of the day, it will sink and register into your children's mind. They will also feel like, okay, so it is only through ritual they can make it in life. They'll be like, so it is only through drug that they can make it in life. And that is how you mislead your children. And some of them, if they have mind to go for this this bloody stuff, sometimes they might end up losing their life. This is how you destroy it. And those who have no mind, they will just be sinking and sinking more in depression when they can actually go out there, strive like others to make money. You see someone who is living their dream, like, money ritual, drug. There are so many things people can do to make money. Smartness. Be industrious. Seriously. But when you always convinced that wealth or money can only be made in a devious way, trust me, this is how you and poverty become five and six. You become shadow and an image. You become each other's DNA, because something that you actually did, or you said to yourself to console yourself when you were little, when you were younger, you ended up believing it. You ended up putting it in practice. You ended up transferring it to your children. So instead of you just keep condemning others' efforts, why can't you look at people who are excelling, or people who are striving in life, or maybe that person that actually you always feel like, oh, this person is too wealthy for their age, this person is too wealthy for their gender. Why can't you go closer to them and just ask them, like, what's up? What's up? Sometimes it's better. But we Africans, we already convince ourselves like, okay, whenever you walk up to someone who is excelling in life to ask them about the secret to their wealth, like the only thing they will tell you is that I use my this, I use my that to make money. Now, sometimes when you walk up to the genuine ones, ask them, how did you got to this point? Maybe if they tell you, a lot of time people will tell you like, okay, this is how they got it, but you may not believe. You will not believe because of that your mindset, that thing that has already registered into your mind. It is already there. So if you see someone who is driving Balenciaga, or someone who is driving Ferrari, or someone who have mansions, and you walk up to them and maybe you can't pinpoint where the source of income is coming from. Maybe you walk up to them and they tell you, hey, do you know I'm a farmer? You won't believe. You'll be like, oh, this person doesn't want you to make it in life. That's why this person is not telling you the truth. Yes, you see, behind this sometimes these clean hands, the hands you see that is glowing, sometimes when you dig deeper into it, these hands are actually scrubbing walls to make that money. Yes, you won't know. You won't believe because you already convinced yourself that people can only make it through shady businesses. They can't make it in life you already convinced your children that without connection, they cannot get that thing they want in life. They can't get into that institution. When you are supposed to encourage them to read, study hard, or crack your brain, be industrious, be open, call your inner self like, what and how can you make it in life? You know, You won't believe, even if they tell you that this is how they make money, this is how they got to this, but you won't believe. Maybe, look at me here, I'm young. Let's just imagine that I'm rich. Let's just imagine like I'm rich. And you walk up to me and I tell you like, hey, do you know I'm a farmer? You won't believe. You won't believe me because you'll be like, how can a young lady like this be a farmer? What does she know about farming? When you look at my hands, you see it's clean, right? You won't believe. You'd be like, what does she know about farming? No, you don't need to know about something. All you have to do is to, let it stand. Let it be available. You be connected to your mind and your brain 24/7. Sometimes source of income cannot be physical. Yes, maybe you are expecting to see one big shop or someone who is sitting in an office or someone who is sitting in a shop. Sometimes in this era, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Some money, some riches are not a physical. A lot of people are into crypto. A lot of people are into investment. Sometimes they don't need to do anything by themselves. All they need to do is to invest into others. They need to invest into other people's talent. But you will be sitting there thinking it is by strength. Sometimes it doesn't take all strength. Sometimes it takes smartness and willingness to achieve what you want. So instead of hating on other people or condemning other people's efforts, why can't you search your inner self and tell yourself, like, yes, it is possible. The first step is to believe that it is possible. Yes, you can make it. Yes, you can make it. You can make it without killing anyone. You can make it without going against the law. You can make it without killing or doing any shady business. You can make it. So instead of you hating on that person who is achieving it in life, find your inner self. Trust me. And you will definitely break this bond or this link of poverty. And even if you inherited wealth from your parents and you also don't believe or know how to multiply it, there is no way that wealth will not become poverty. Trust me. Trust me. All you need to do is to know how to multiply, know how to add values to everything. Don't look down on anything or anyone effort. A bricklayer can become a multimillionaire. Yes. Your house help that you are paying, if you are not smart enough, your house help can become wealthy than you. All you have to do is to open yourself up and believe in yourself, believe in your mind, believe in your brain, believe in your capacity. Try and keep working on yourself on a daily basis. Believe in the impossibles. Don't always look at everything to be impossible. You have to make yourself available. Avail yourself to possibilities. Stop condemning. Stop condemning. Stop doing to people who are making it, to people's efforts. Stop doing that because you won't be the only one to die in poverty. If you continue like that, you will transfer poverty to your children, and your children will also transfer it to their own children. And it will continue like that. It will be link of poverty, 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 poverty. So the same way you are transferring your wealth to your children, you know the best one? The best wealth you can give to your children is this. Yes, how you prepare their mind for difficulties, how you make their mind available to possibilities. Not always, it is not possible to make it now. Don't tell your children that with that connection, they can't get what they want in life. Don't tell your children that with that connection, they cannot get to their peak in life. Sometimes when your mind and soul, your body, mind, and soul are well connected, and you're using your mind to make everything, to believe in possibilities, trust me, even in a land that you have no father, you have no mom, you have no relative, that you don't even understand your language, you will make it. Trust me. When others are saying impossible, you will be like, it is possible, and you will achieve it. So break that bond between you and poverty. Break the bond. Good luck.